Hi. Hey, Bipsy, who is not here. Thank you for not being here. Hi, Chris. Blaze, hello. Ooh, you are early. You're bright and early for all the Resident Evil fun times. Also, because honestly, I kind of meant to like slightly scream in DMs at you after last time, but I forgot. So have it. What the fuck do you mean the giant snake lives in the library? I went into the library like, oh, cool. And I expected something, but that was not what I expected. It was fun though. It was cool. But also yeah, sad. Granted, I'm living an easy life, but I bet in the harder difficulties that's one hell of a time. But how is everybody? How are we in this Tuesday, damn? I simultaneously think it's Monday and like Friday all in one. But I don't know, because the last time I ran into the snake, I've encountered plants, I've encountered spiders, I've encountered sharks. I don't know, my mind was just like, won't be the snake. I don't know where I expected the snake to be, but apparently it wasn't the library. It was kind of a cool library, though. It kind of inspired me to build a vaguely haunted library in The Sims, so that was fun. Dude, I'm actually 18. Nice! Go you! Beautiful, beautiful freedom. Whatever will you do with yourself? Other than everything. I'm actually... just because, you know, literally the date. I'm in the reverse of you. I will be off for a week on the 18th, and I'm like counting down the days. So it was like humanly managed. I like that idea. Just chill. Ooh. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna actually remember to do this relatively smoothly. Delete cameras. Because, I don't want you guys to miss out on the best startup zombie ever. It still loads for most people. Oh yeah, I didn't doubt that your standards of as little as humanly possible probably do not resemble as little as humanly possible. Remember with 2 back-to-back film events. Well, it can only go more chill from there. But also, congrats and like fun. The posts I've seen on social media, you're just living your best life. I was deactivating that to go to here. What are you complaining about? Okay, but camera. Lights, camera, shrimp. What are you? What is this one? Mm. Not you. Something in this fold. No. Oh. Oh. Not you. It's something. I know it's something that was on my other scene. I had this whole thing before. And now I'm like, which of my 5 billion folders is it in? Not you. I think it was an alert. It was that. Okay, that's fine. Boom. Resident Evil best zombie startup. Because you gotta appreciate the little details. Like zombies. Oop. Is this a vibe? Best zombie. This just is a cool little moment. Unrelated other than zombies, but they're like remastering, remaking, whichever, like the original Plants vs. Zombies. Quite hyped for that. I know it's literally gonna be the same thing in more beautiful, crisp graphics, but I love the shit out of the original Plants vs. Zombies, and I will happily take any excuse to play more. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Fear can't kill you, but zombies sure can. Okay, I remember how to do things. I have about... I forgot about the battery. That means I'm gonna have to run back out to the courtyard. That's right, that means I need to pick up the crest from there. Run back out to the courtyard, get into the courtyard, and I think it's like over there? Either that one or that one. I think it's that one. Needs the battery. Not thrilled about that. Because I know the birds have been replaced by dogs. Fun times. Oh, that is cool, and then they shut down the servers for its multiplayer. As in, like... Are we talking Garden Warfare now, or is this where I learned that there were multiplayer for the OG Plants vs. Zombies? Cat or not cat? Not cat? Never played Garden Warfare, mostly because, well, one part the procrastination... Yeah, Garden Warfare, okay, cool. Just checking. One part for procrastination of all games, and one part when Garden Warfare first came out, I was a little bit salty because I was like, that's not Plants vs. Zombies. I wonder if Fallout fans reacted like that at the first. Not in like a super way, but just in a, I was like, meh, not into it. I'm sure it was probably fun for what it was, but I did mean to eventually try it once I, got over myself. What was I looking for? Because I'm pretty sure I have the thingy thing to go there. Thingy thing being the very technical. Terminology. Emblem key, that is it. I have the emblem key. Okay, switch that and that. Do I put the battery back in for now? Although, actually, speaking of other things that I'm just repressing and loving, do I want to bring the disc? I don't know. I'm like, when is the disc gonna be relevant in the book and the books and the books? Wait, are you the book that was the book that I need for the other room? Like the... Are these the same book as the room with the pictures on the books? Like on the spines. But I think this is... No, this is different because it was... These are the ones that have the clue on them. Like something about... Yeah, eagle, south, north. So they're different. Part of me's like, do I bring them? Because I feel like the fancy family emblem door is going to be the one that's going to have some weird-ass bookcase puzzle, but also inventory space, and I'm anticipating probably having to pick up a lot of stuff. What else was I going to say? Yeah, that's it. So, things that I love having happen as I get through Resident Evil. Of course, I've been into the courtyard for the first time and came back out. So I have had hunters now. Which, whilst being very cool in their first little setup of, the cam following, like, the perspective of one as if it's followed you out of the courtyard and is running right towards you. Very cool. Loved that so much. Let's look at the map, Shrimp. Let's make sure we know where we're going. I go upstairs, down, lobby, up. Well, not even lobby up, lobby through and round and whatever. This bit is lit up. That is because there's like ink ribbon and I think herbs to pick up there. Anyway, hunters. As I hunt my thought. Who gave them the right to just be all over the place in here? Like, it wasn't just, oh, one followed you out. You'll probably encounter more later. Like, no, there's just randomly dotted around the mansion. Like, what did they escape from? Why did they only start appearing? I have questions. So many questions. I really could just went the other way and out, but you know what? Maybe I missed this delightful, reflective hallway of wonder. Maybe I did. You can't prove nothing. You can't prove nothing. Except for what you can prove, but that's a whole other detail. Go on, Jill. I believe in you. You could jump. I know, but it would be nice. Probably not for Jill's bones, but it would be nice. I say like it would really speed me up. Listen, maybe I just wanted to live a little bit like I was in Portal and could just bounce anywhere. Like some kind of horrifically cursed bounce ticker. Yeah. I would say not to, you know, bring up The Sims, but also we all know I have a small Sims addiction. It's fine. The more I play this, the more I shift a little bit from I definitely do not want to try to recreate this in The Sims because I'm definitely not going to have enough old fancy furniture vibe. But the more I play it, the more I go, but could I try? How am I always editing when I watch you? Is the better question, how are you always editing? But hey, happy to be the background noise in your productivity. It kind of happens with me too. Whenever I actually catch you in Raven, I'm usually editing as well because half the time I'm at my computer is just when I'm working on things. I feel very happy. I'm slightly ahead of myself this week. Will I be smart and use that to help me get ahead of myself for next week? Maybe, but probably not. And that's okay. Please do it. Oh, Chris. I mean, as long as I go into it accepting that it's going to be a long project that I will not be able to do in a couple of sittings. Because that's my problem. I get hyper-focused on the Sims build, and then I want to just keep going till it's done. So bigger projects, you know, that's not really how it works. But it would be fun. It might also be a nice thing to try to stream. And then I could be like, chat, this chair, this wallpaper, this wallpaper. You can all live Chris's experience, you know? I actually only get a chance to edit every few months these days. I mean, you are busy, so finally doing this year's V8. Demo. Ooh. Don't talk to me about video editing. So, how extensive is the voice acting demo reel? Because I feel like that's got to be quite a reel. Like in terms of what to work with to make into a reel. There's a few good resi builds in Sims you could take inspo from. True. I could look things up. I get a bit. No, this is 100% a me in my head thing, but I get a little bit like I don't want to see it because I don't want to be like, oh yeah, I just copied them. Even though I know it's just like, oh wow, they did that. Oh, that could work. I don't know. Although, really, I should get back to, back when I started playing Resident Evil 7, you know, a few years back, I did start building the Sims build for Resident Evil 7. Not the main house. It was going to be a later plan, but like the guest house you enter first. And then I don't really remember on the timeline. I don't remember if I just got distracted or if life happened, but God, I could go through an entire series first, like 12 episodes. Good luck. You got this. I'd like to say that, you know, at this point, you can't get sick of your own voice because you'd have already hit that point. But you know what? This might test that theory. You used the emblem key. I sure did. There's no further use for the yeah. Get rid of it. Please don't have something immediately attack me.
Boop.
Boop. 43 fucking months, Chris. That's a length of time. This is also how I feel when I ever think how long our relationship is, and I'm like, oh wow, time. But thank you, and also thank you for making me realize I forgot to bring Hamble, so I will be right back as I get Hamble. Yeah, this is a simple clip call. Yeah, it's chill, and you know what? I think Hamble might have a pickup service. And that is top tier support. Thank you. Oh look, it's Hamble, who was always here and not left elsewhere. But yeah, Chris, thank you. Have a lovely boop from Hamble. But you definitely don't see too much of. Hey, buddy, balance there. He has so many plushy friends. It's great. Okay. Do not throw an enemy immediately at me. I anticipate a zombie, but don't like throw. I mean, I've already had sharks. I've already had the snake. What? Ooh. I mean, I love conceptually. I hate as a now I'm on edge the window swinging in the wind. Oh, there's a little battery for laser. It's too dark to see anything. What? Do I need to go get my lighter? Remind me to thank Barry once again for fixing this door. Is that going to be another thing that's like doesn't happen if you play as Chris? Like, does Chris just have to deal with the broken door forever and ever and ever? Which I mean is okay because that's what I thought I would have to do anyway. But whew. Give me the lighter, because why would we have a lighter in not a torch? I really want to rewatch the first Resident Evil movie. I know, you know, that it's not, you know. Those are two separate Resident Evils, especially further in, but it's the happy nostalgia fun times, and it's also the Resident Evil on the brain. I'm hungry for a teal sandwich. Bipsy, no cannibalism. I might confuse you with the zombies. Is there a light switch even? There's a phone? It's too dark to see. Yeah, well, there's a switch here, press it. I mean, I'm either going to get gassed or have a light, so I didn't need my lighter at all. That's beautiful for me. That's a shiny. Are you the other crest for the door underneath the stairs by any chance? Yes, take it. I'd like to be in a Jill and Claire sandwich. You're just speaking your truth. It's fine. I like the little teacup, like someone was rushed out of here. Oh. Do I see books that resemble the books? I realize that's a fucking sentence. A collection sentence, almost all of them are biology related. Okay, maybe it's just, you know, similar book design. That's all. A collection of scientific books, almost all of them are... There's something else. Ooh. I will take the shotgun shells, thank you. Is that everything? That's everything. Okay. I thought there'd be more. I'm not mad. I'm not disappointed. I just thought there'd be even more. But I know. The fun awaits me beyond the courtyard, battery, blah blah blah, and whatever's down in the tunnel underneath the stairs. Again, would love to have been a fly on the wall when they were building this mansion. Do Umbrella have their own, you know, architects and builders, or was there a lot of, you know, hush hush? We just want a tunnel there for, reasons. Elaborate hide and seek games, yeah. Okay, the big old battery. I feel like I might regret this. Get the other crest out of the door. Although maybe both of these work. Are they identical or... Metal object. There's nothing unusual. An emblem engraving. That's specific. Can I use it on the courtyard thingy-maroo, or do I need the one that's currently in the gate? Gonna find out. Please don't have respawned any hunters, because they're assholes. They're assholes and I forgot they were a thing. Kinda curious where they are on the Resident Evil mutation family tree. Like, are they closely linked to lickers? Yeah. Or are they just, you know, a not-so-related sharp-clawed cousin? Have I already had this answer and forgotten? Who knows? And the defiler of the accursed coffin, blah 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 blah. Can I? No. Fine. I'll go get the one with the little wind crest. Which I still don't, like, if this is meant to be, like, the whole defiler of the cursed coffin is meant to relate to the coffin out in the crypt, I don't get it at all. I don't get it. Like, well, what did the wind have to do with anything? Or is it because it was suspended in the air and it's a loose canal? I don't know. It feels like I'm definitely missing something about that. I love these ominous hallways. That's pretty design around the door and the door frame, though. Like, you know, they might like their unnecessary hallways, but sometimes they made a nice choice. Should I pick up any of the things in that other room while I'm here? Because I think it's ink tape and 1 or 2 herbs, I believe. Because I got a feeling I'm gonna need all the herbs I can get. There's something about that other indentation. Is there? Yes, I will take the stone and metal object. Oh, so it's stone and metal. Metal. Interesting. It's not necessary to use this now. Well, can I use it here? It's not necessary to use it. Is it because I wasn't in, like, just the right place? Because I know you're unnecessarily fussy. Curious. Okay. But not curious enough. I'm just gonna go straight for the courtyard. Have you been down the windy path outside with the odd person? Do you mean out, like, in the courtyardy bit past the graveyard up to the little cabiny shed bit? Because if you mean that, then yes. And yes, I'm eagerly awaiting running into them again. I want to know what their deal is. I mean, I have some hunches from finding a diary in that room, but was that them? Okay, you know. Yeah, no, I know. Do they have a connection with that coffin in the crypt? Crypt? I know. Found a Lisa Trevor's diary in that cabin, and if we assume that is them or one of their parents, because the diary was all about their parents. Nah, okay. We'll not go on some horrendous theorizing then. And I found in the... Was it somewhere around, like, the basement kitchen? Like, that secret tunnel connecting through there? I can't remember. Is it... Was it George Trevor? Whatever. A Mr. Trevor. Who kind of got lost. Or, well, fooled into a dead end. And found his own grave. Because Umbrella aren't just going to kill off who isn't useful for them. No, they're going to have some sick fun with it. Coffin is meant to be done earlier in the run, remember, but it's alright. These things get done in different orders. Oh, well, I mean, I've done the coffin. I've opened it and all. And, yeah, the nice crimson head in it. I just mean because the clue on this little thing out here to open the door into the courtyard says... The defiler of the accursed coffin. And then you have to use this. Although, wasn't it? Am I getting confused with a different one now? No. I'm confusing it with a different emblem item, I think. There was another wind crest that was used for something else. Oh, ignore my incessant rambling. I muddled up my similar shaped metal items. Ooh. Also designed the mansion. Trevor also designed the mansion. RE7. Ooh. My headcanon is RE7 mansion inspired RE1 mansion, since clearly he died here. Unless he got really lucky, but based on his diary entry, I don't think so. I'll let you mull over that. And I will enjoy mulling over that. Perhaps a little too much. I'm like, I can believe this. This seems very fitting.
This is Brad. If you can hear me, just give me a sign. Anything.
Jill to Brad. Can you hear me? Shit. It's broken.
Well, at least we know Brad is okay. Theoretically speaking. I hear the wolves. Okay, that is that one, which is probably... It's gonna turn... I think the one that needs the battery is maybe the bottom half of that, but then I don't really know what would be the point. You're like, woohoo, shortcut. Hi. Hi, Jill. I know, I have coordination issues. Another fun fact, Brad Vickers voice actor streams on Twitch. Oh, that's cool. I just don't want to deal with the dogs, even though it'll be fine. They're not my biggest problem. By a long, long stretch. Oh, yes. I forgot about the snakes. Go away. Why didn't you come back? The others didn't. The ones that dropped down in that nice pathway. When I thought I was going to encounter the giant snake, but I got spiders instead. And then I thought there was only the two, and then I encountered even more since. I fucking hear you, you asshole pupper. I'm sorry, I feel bad, I really do. But you know what? My patience is done. I deserve better. Where's the game where, you know, animal charities band together to take down Umbrella? Where's that spin-off universe? They angry you killed their mama. Yeah, well, maybe they should have told their mama not to eat me. How about that? Oh, actually... Where am I? That's the way I came from. That is a completely not suspicious at all waterfall. Over here? Is there not a second dog? I mean, I guess not, but... Frankly, I'm not going to get optimistic that there won't suddenly be one. Please, take a battery. Oh, actually, TerraSave is an empty battery. Terrorism, humanitarian, right? Nice! That name does vaguely ring a bell. Huh? Toward the orb. Frankly, it's a skill issue if snakes should have just not died. Well, you know. Even a giant snake, enough bullets will, I like how the little, animation of this just completely removes your character. Yeah, this is, where am I? Yeah, I'm just back here, so... The only way this makes sense is if, you know, I gather, if I need that bridge to be switched, which to me would only seem to raise that, and then I'm not sure where to go, but there does seem to be an implied around. I need the crank anyway to explore that, so I'm gonna go be all explory with the crank, and then see if I can figure out the door underneath the stairs, I guess. Also, I know it's going to be short-lived because the computers be warm. But I'm really, really excited far too excited. But it's the small things kind of things, guys. Today was just not warm enough for me to actually wear a hoodie. It's not cold, it's not chilly, it's just will not die if wear a hoodie, and I'm taking advantage of it. I've missed hoodies. I know that sounds a little bit dramatic, but like it's not like I can even wear them inside, you know? It's been too warm to do that. And I'm a big fan of hoodie weather. I mean, hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, boss. Yeah. Yeah. And sometimes what you gotta do is figuring out what you gotta do. Which Resident Evil is fun. Both genuinely and sarcastically. Because sometimes it's something so easily overlooked. And sometimes... Oh boy. I say thinking about the jewelry box that had the last death mask for that crypt in it that I just, you know, didn't get for a while because I was too tired and thought I'd already fully examined the jewelry box, but had not. Anyway, what did I come in here for? The crank. That was it. I know I've made jokes about the safe rooms and being, you know, beside, like, the bottom stairs. But honestly, every time I pop out of one, even though it's the wrong game, part of me expects to just see Mr. X. So kind of looking forward, whilst also not entirely looking forward, to playing 2 again. And maybe properly, actually. 'Cause, like,
Sorry it's been a while, BTW. Also I just remembered I changed my Twitch name and you might not recognize me. Less than, formerly Ninjacob 555.
Okay, hang on. Finish the thought. I played Claire's run of RE2 once, but I don't remember if it was my account or someone else's, so... yeah. Oh, but... Please have a beautiful, beautiful boop. Boop. From Hamble. Thank you so much for the subscription. Jacob, I know it's you. Mostly because your Steam name, I believe, is also Torb the Orb. If it weren't for that... But it's good to see you. How have you been? We've entered the part where Shrimp must get slightly distracted by Hamble because he's very squishy and just the right size of tossable. Okay, he done. Crank. Not gameplays. Crank experiments. This is entirely a slightly too specific and slightly not too specific YouTube thought. But you reckon it's been less of a time frame to judge, and I don't follow him enough to be able to have any concept. But do you reckon the whole Crank gameplay's name will haunt Ethan as much as Dan is not on fire haunts Dan? just thinking out loud thoughts. Every once in a while, I open my door and the ghost is there. That demon, Scarlet Plains. You can never escape. Never escape. I say, obviously for every individual's feeling being valid, but for a shit-talking moment, I say, you know, if you're gonna be haunted by an old username, though, it may as well be a fucking badass one, right? Right? I don't have that problem, because I went from being Shrimp to Shrimp Chew. That's my history. The closest is the couple of name changes I had for my Sims YouTube channel that were very brief. Okay, use the fucking crank shrimp. But we're a bit better. Don't want to bring the meat down, but my sister passed right here. Oh, I'm sorry. I know there's no words. I know. Listen, I get the A, maybe you don't want to talk about it here, or maybe you don't want to talk about it all, but like, as someone who has had a close family member pass in the last less than 2 years, if you do want to talk, please do reach out, even if you don't really know what to say, you just want to sort of scream into the void, like... Again, I know there's no words, but sometimes it's nice to not feel too alone. But I hope you're all holding up as best you can. And it just sucks. There's like, that is an understatement, but also the only like sentiment there is. And I hate the only name you've tried to say. Oh, I know. You had my understanding is it was purely just because people couldn't get which part was meant to be your name, right? Which amuses me to no end. Not in that you had to change it, but in a, really? People struggled with this? Really? But you know what? That's just the internet and reading comprehension. It forever astounds me. Yeah, when it rains, it pours, you know. Bitch boss, I'm gonna try and show up more. I miss you. I've missed you too, bud. I know I suck at like reaching out, but every so often I do think about you and go, gee, I wonder how you doing. Wonder if you still got that nice mannequin in your basement. You know? Yeah, when it rains, it pours. It sure do. It sure do. Please have another Hamble boop, because you're not alone under that umbrella. Boop. I feel a little bad that you... Now, maybe based on how I remember you in horror games, I feel a little bad about... I'm kind of aiming to do a Resident Evil marathon. But I'm gonna try to dabble in some chill games from time to time, mostly because I know my attention span and I'll probably get a little bit burnt out on one game series, but also because there's too many simulator games I want to play. The mannequin is still here. Wants to put her shawls and so to model them. Some things never change. Love that. The sound of the waterfall. Holy fuck, that's the waterfall that's down there. That's connected. That's connected. Sorry, I know that's a really simple moment, but my brain is like, that's what it was. And I was like, well, there's no waterfall here, and forgot that text ever was a thing. But now I can stand there and be like, do, 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 do. And what horrific horrors am I gonna find? Meh. Oh, you know what? You know what? Also, just for clarity, do you prefer if I refer to you as Jaco, or like would you rather be Torb? But like, we got a cat recently, so I can totally spam you with all of the cat pictures and videos if you want. I'm trying to become brave. This would be great, actually. Yeah, probably just gonna be there for a while now. Just want to make sure you know that you're awesome. Well, if Resident Evil ain't gonna be a crash course, I don't know what is. I say as someone who's far too desensitized for horror to be like, maybe, I don't fucking know. And I don't mean that in a humble brag way. I just mean it's like the same way whenever people go, like, Chris has a younger brother, right? And his mom was like talking about, was it Demon Slayer? And was like, is that suitable for a 14-year-old? And both me and Chris both haven't actually like read or watched, so we don't have a basis anyway, but we have enough of a basis. And we're like, I don't fucking know what's suitable for a 14-year-old. I was watching all sorts at all sorts of ages. I'm clueless. Then add on the, you know, not being a current 14-year-old and being totally removed from any kind of understanding. But you're awesome too. Jacob Thorpe, anything? Awesome. Maybe you'll just be Jacob Thorpe. Maybe combine all. But you are awesome too. I can think. Actually, you know what? This is it, guys. This is it. The moment I knew it was gonna happen, it's getting too warm for the hoodie. I knew it was gonna happen. I just really wanted to enjoy wearing a hoodie for longer. Yeah. I'm also wearing a white top, which feels very weird. I tried. Meow. Oh yeah, that's what I meant to say. Enjoy your lurk and like thank you for popping in and lurking and just being your wonderful self. Winnie the Pooh, please don't fall. You're my token non-horror thing on this chair. There. See, I knew there was a doorway. I knew there was a something. Is this gonna like close behind me or something? Or is this where there's gonna, well, I don't know. What else could there even be? Be a bit of a breeze here. The thing is, I feel like there's probably still a decent bit of the game to go. And part of me is like, we've had giant snake, we've had sharks. Other than, you know, the mysterious person from the shed. What else am I gonna get thrown at me? Okay, you're giving me a blue herb. Don't know how I feel about that. I was convinced that was gonna tell me this was locked, but okay. Ooh. Am I like in a vaguely abandoned mine kind of thing? Oh, there seems to be a typewriter up that way, so I should maybe go up there and organize my inventory, pick up that herb, stuff and things. Blue herb, blue herb. Yeah, I will. I will be a little pick up everything-saurus. I love when the save room is just in the middle. Like, it's not a proper save room, it's just some useful items along your way. Love that. Love that so much. Okay, since I know this is here. Did I have a green? No, not you. Green herb. Want to mix that with that. Can't imagine I'm gonna need the crank again, but at the same time, never doubt anything. I will take the ink ribbon. It's no typewriter. I sure can. I sure can take my focus. Why does everything have a basement? Who thought a courtyard needed a basement? I mean, giving off abandoned mine vibes, so I mean, it's probably more a it was there, why not use it kind of situation. Still don't like it though. Okay. That's a nice tunnel. What's still in here? Hmm? Oh, are you for the crank? There's a hexagon. I think you were just square, weren't you? Yeah, it's shaped like a square. It sure is. Yeah. Okay. I am nothing if not a trier. Maybe it's gonna be like the glass jars. I'm just gonna keep it regardless if we need it. Maybe there's another something that needs it. Either way, fine. Find a hexagon crank this way. Don't know if it's just something in like the background water dripping ambience, but I feel like I can hear something. Like as if something was moving. I don't know. Maybe it's just the rumblings of being underground. In a nice abandoned mine. So, you know, nothing ever goes wrong in abandoned mine settings. Right now I'm thinking Outlast 2, but you know, countless examples there could be. Okay, so there's another door up ahead and a rather openish area up on the left. Take the damn herb because I do not trust. What's this? A huge gaping hole. Wonder what it was dug for. I wonder too. Oh, I do not like that camera angle. Just a bunch of machinery and stuff. Well, these fire source, there's a round lid. Open it. Why not? What are you? Will you take the shaft? Yes? Question mark? Okay, what's your deal? Appears to be some sort of key to start the power supply. Symbols are carved on its side. Yeah, we gotta 1, 3, 2, 4, or if you want to read it in order, 4, 2, 3, 1. Okay, well I'll have you once I figure out what you're for. Ooh, something's glowy. What direction was that? Yeah, just straight ahead. Is it something glowy? Is there anything to interact with at this side? No. Oh, it's you. Ammo. I will take handgun magazine ammo. I'm very happy to see that actually, because as you can tell, I don't have any ammo for that right now. And you can never, ever have too much ammo. Okay. So there's a door and potentially another little item up here. What's this? What's this? What's this? Okay, you're giving me quite a bit of ammo, actually. That's everything? Cool. Okay. I'm not saying this makes me distrustful, but I mean, it makes me distrustful. These camera angles keep making me feel like I'm the creepy thing in the tunnels.
Is that you, Jill?
Who I what?
Is that voice Enrico's?
Yeah?
You're alive!
Stop! Are you with anybody, Jill?
No, but why?
The stars are finished. Someone is a traitor. Umbrella set us up.
Oh. Enrico!
Traitor? Who?
I mean, at least he doesn't get to get murdered by a zombie, but at the same time, I'm placing bets on that being Wesker. Whoever did this is definitely a professional. Wait, he's holding something. Sure is. Oh, god damn it. Okay, sort out my inventory, I will. Why are you always... Die quicker. Why are you always back the way I want to go? Also, no, with those giant oversized claws, I refuse to believe you can open doors. And there's an awful lot of you guys getting beyond doors. I don't like it. I don't care for it. I would like it to stop. And door. Is it you? Are you the door? Everything all looking just a bit rocky. That, and I was convinced it was like at the other side of the huge gaping hole. Listen, you overgrown crocodile-skinned frog. Shut up. Leave me alone. And now I know why the game gave me so much ammo. Ooh. I still can't pick that up. What am I doing? Should definitely remember that that's there, though. What do you reckon? There'll be another one in this part of the tunnel? I'd expect so. Did whoever fully expect Wesker that shot Enrico let the hunters in? These are questions. I put the green herb in. Need multiple things, but I need other ammo and the crank. So worthwhile. Trust me, I'm a professional. I just hope it gives us all the details on how Wesker set up stars. I want all of the deep, wonderful lore of what fuckery he did. And what way was it for the... Was it in here or was it in the... No, it's in the next bit. That was the Other ammo. Listen, when you've been in one part of a mine, they all start looking kind of the same. Aside from the gaping holes and machinery and stuff, but minor details. Minor details. Pun not intended. Okay, take this. I will take the crank, thank you. I don't suppose he's got any ammo I could take, because I feel like that would be a nice logistical option. Okay, I hope. No. What? I did not mean to go full circle. Or double back on myself. But hopefully going back I'll actually see the ammo, because I was like, oh gee, I mustn't have reached it yet. I think maybe the hunter body despawned though, which didn't help, because it was my landmark. Was it even in this bit? It was in the next bit. Yeah, no, it's in the other bit. That other door. See, you wouldn't need to betray me to get rid of me, you just need to get me lost. And I'll wander around here like an urban legend. Being like, no, I totally already went that way, when I see, like, actually the way I should go. That's how it would go. Okay, over here. A large boulder blocks the way. There are bloodstains underneath the boulder. Oh boy. Somebody got bouldered. Is this the start of an origin revenge story for that one little moment in 6? No, 5? 6? 6? Shit. 6, right? Or is it 5? My memory's 5? 5? Okay. Put away the ammo. Consider taking out the other ammo. But at the same time I wanna have the space for my items that I'm totally gonna find in there. It'll be fine. Could possibly be on the other side of the other side of the debating saving. Debating saving. Oh, you'd be fine. But then if I wasn't, it's fine. It's fine. Don't overthink. Just save. Every time I hear like the slightest noise, I think it's gonna be our cat, and then it is not our cat. At some point I'll probably get used to that, right? And not be like, is noise? I don't mind, I'm just like rambling out loud. That's a whole moving wall tunnel wonder. That must have been expensive to build. Why do I have caution? Probably from a hunter hitting me. Well, this is fine. Is that a herb I see? I will take the green herb and I will use the green herb. Yellow caution is chill. Yeah. Not the worst kind of caution, but I like to be fine. Hi, yes, exit status screen. Okay. All items, big unknown. Bring on whatever you felt the need to hide with the big hole in the ground. A panel. There is no way this isn't interactable. Really? Really? I mean, fair, but fine. Fine. Oh, am I just on the other side of the boulder? Well, then what's the boulder the boulder's going to fill the gaping hole. A huge boulder blocks the way. What are we gonna do? Just go... Bing. No, really? Well, you didn't bring me here to do nothing. Unless it's just the other side of the boulder. What? I was gonna say, and also just the other side of the boulder to pick up items. But no, the boulder was a big stinking trap. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, Blaze, you there with your popcorn, like... Okay, death cannon. Okay, well now that is my headcanon confirmed that one scene late in later games is absolutely boulder revenge. Yes, yes, death counter go up. Man, this is how I'm dying to boulders and stuff. What am I gonna be like in like 2 or 3 whenever I'm, you know, having a death counter with Mr. X and Nemi? You saw that coming from a mile away. Well, unfortunately, I did not. I thought it was gonna roll the other way. And, you know, nicely fill the gap. And well, you know, that went about as well as you'd expect. I'm sorry, am I 2 millimeters off of the ideal? Okay, maybe a little more than 2 meters, maybe at a point game, but sometimes I don't think so. Okay, but now I have this horrible idea, right? What if it doesn't stop at the door? What if it comes through and you need to get to this crank to move that again for the boulder to plug up the gap? What if that's the only way to stop it? I'm not coordinated enough to run like that. This is where if we had like an animated scenario segment, there'd just be a little sofa with Hamble, Chris, and Blaze sat there eating popcorn with big shit-eating grins. That's my mental image anyway. Huge boulder blocks the way. Thank fuck for cutscenes. Yeah, that was stressful, wasn't it, Jill? I did it. I did it. Where the fuck did the boulder... Okay, but like, I want to explore where the... I have directions. I want to explore where the boulder actually was. Ooh. You want to take the check-in, Chels? Hell yeah. There was some nice ammo being hidden by the boulder. That was... Wait, is that a completely separate boulder from the other boulder that I'd already walked past? Does that mean it's gonna happen again with that boulder? Oh, that's a thought. Hello, boulder. Hello, large doors that seem to have been otherwise hidden. Reassuring. No, no. No. How's my... Just a little bit poison. Just a little bit. Yeah, sure, why not? Why not?
Emotional damage!
Emotional damage. Physical damage. These spiders might put me into double-digit deaths. Of course, why would they stop at just giant spiders when they could go to gianter spiders? This... Oh wait, do I need to do the boulder bit again? Oh shit. Oh no. I mean, that's okay. That's doable, but oh no. This basically went from, hey, what's worse than a boulder? A fuzzy boulder with legs and teeth and poison. Well, the little ones need mama. Well, I was kind of hoping the little ones started off as littler ones and then just got really big from, you know, being experimented on and shit. Not that they're the children from the experiment. Is the implication there that Big Mama was pregnant, at the time of being experimented upon? Or does that also imply that there was a secondary spider? Which we may or may not run into, depending. Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the first time player chaos. I hope you like spiders. And boulders. But the boulder's fine. The boulder is not quite as annoying. Run away. I feel like the boulder heard me and went challenge fucking accepted. Forget having coordination. Yeah, death counter. Remember when I said the spider was gonna put me in double digits? This is fine. Did the boulder find its gate? Am I a gate? The way I just spat my pen out my mouth. Forget spitting out drinks, we're spitting out pens over here. It was quite a beautiful moment. Gonna have to go back and clip that one, I think. Unless anyone happened to catch it, in which case, thank you, but if not, that's also cool. Okay, you know what it is, though? Oh, not so bad. We got lightning fingers Blaze over here. Yeah, not so bad. Don't jinx yourself in a horror game. But you know what, guys? It's just me procrastinating having to go back into the spiders. You need to edit it with the Nestle Crunch sound. That is an idea. That is an idea. Chris, could I be a total pain and ask you to just message me that idea on WhatsApp so that when I'm finished stream I remember? I see that idea again and I remember it, and then I perhaps actually do that, and then I don't really trust anything about where I am or am not. Yeah. And then if I do the idea, I'd be like, crunch sound, Blaze TM. That's how it works, right? Thanks, Chris. You are a wonderful secretary. What if I just stand here forever? It can't start rolling. Coordination. Do I have to, though? Do I have to? I will take the shotgun shells, thank you very much, and I'll equip the shotgun because I should probably have had it equipped to begin with. Do I still need the crank? Thinking out loud. Okay. Okay. Giant spiders. And again, coming down at you from right above behind you. I haven't even wiggled in your non-existent web yet. This is rude. Rude. What am I at? I'm fine. Absolutely fine. See? Fine. Why was the big spider called Black Tiger? The shark being called Neptune, I could sort of get it. Don't. Oh, fuck that. No. Don't. Oh, fuck that even more. There be actual babies. Does that make you the father up there? It's fine. Go stop twitching. I liked your siblings in the, like, little bar room better. Partially because they were definitely a little bit glitched. They were not in full hunt mode. Where was the glowy? Where was the glowy? There's the glowy. Will you take the survival knife? Yes. Yes, I will. What's that for if you run out of ammo in here? Comes in handy in desperate. Yeah. Is that the only thing in here? I mean, there's a big other locked door, I guess. Somewhere? Okay. A huge spider web blocks the door. Oh, the knife goaded. I don't know. Can I use the knife on the web? I can. Okay. That feels a little too easy, but I'll take it. And reload ammo. I like to think they wouldn't throw too much at you after that giant spider room, but goodness knows you don't need to waste ammo. There. I believe that, but that's for people with coordination and good reaction time. Who else has been that good at Resident 9? You're just a little rusty. Yeah. A nice knife trick to it. What's still in... Oh, wait, was that a herb back there? Should I maybe go... I don't really want to be going forward without some form of health in my inventory, so I'll go reorganize my inventory. Perhaps save. Kind of appreciating the fact that the bodies despawn right now. Okay, what else could there really be, though? Like, we've had giant snakes, we've had sharks, we've had spiders. Is the next thing just gonna be running into our shed friend again? I will take the green herb, thank you. Okay. Doubtful that I would need the crank, but also not certain enough. Do I have any red herbs in here? Well, I have already mixed herbs, which is fine. Do a little save, put the ink ribbon back in the thing. I can save, yes. Because if I can oversave, I will. And if it bites me in the ass later, well, that's on me. Okay, adventure, exploration, flipping a coin in my head whether it's just going to be another hunter. Did I go the wrong way? No, I went the right way. It's okay. I thought I'd went the other way towards, like, the large gaping hole. When in reality, I want the other large great gaping wall hole of the boulder. I don't trust that there's not even more spiders. I think it's just how the light looks in some, like, general webby stuff. Maybe some straw, I don't know. But that vaguely looks like a little doll or something stuck there. You know? Little outfit, little leg, little arms, little head, little hair. Alternatively, much worse than a doll, but realistically, web shapes making patterns. Was there anything in here? Okay, so... so many herbs. Is that a skeleton back there? Possibly. So many herbs. I want to pick them all up, but I... Oh, is that a note slash a map? A map? That would come in handy. There's a map of the court. Yeah, take the map. Take the map. Okay, so there's where I'm about to go, and it connects into one other room. So I'll see what there is, slash items, and then come back for these herbs. That is my plan. That's just light reflecting, although it just looks interesting. But I guess it's just the way the wall has fell. You cannot tell me that this is not going to be interactable. Apparently not. But it looks so interactable. I just want to be like, pull a lever, boop a button. Hello, any more giant creatures living down here? Hello? A dead end this way, you said? Okay. Only really one way to go. Oh, would you look at that? Imagine! And I don't need to examine. Imagine another hexagonal. I see the boulder. I see it. I see it. Don't say. Don't. Nobody jinx it. If I'm running from that, and I need to come all the way over here and then dive out of there and let it go crashing that way, I guess. Okay. Okay. A huge boulder blocks your path. Fuck the huge boulder. Wait, really? No, I don't trust that. I don't trust that one bit. What? Why doesn't it? Why isn't the boulder trying to kill me? This is as far as I'm going. And that's like, wait a minute. Is that other doorway not on the other side of the boulder? Because I was assuming. Unless there's a door like right here, but that's no. And this is too far back. That would imply here. Which makes me think I must use the crank more to turn this to the exact precise right angle, and then the boulder is going to go. I don't like this. Oh yeah, that camera angle I'm about to get. I didn't become a pancake. I really thought I was, because I was like, oh shit, does it want me to go for the door I've just uncovered rather than running back? Damn it. You're so supportive, Chris. Thank you. I really do appreciate it. I'm sorry, is there like a little family of boulders here? Ooh. That's just first aid, right? Right. And I will take the first aid box, and I will even remember to open the first aid box. Or no, examine. Boop. Insert first aid kit case. First aid spray. Woohoo. Is that the only thing out here? Yes. Okay. What secrets are you hiding? I hope there's some nice lore. Hello? Is this a save room? No, a puzzle room? There's a hexagonal hole. Okay, yeah. Let's examine everything first. Got a statue smile silently back at you. What about the little picture-y painting? It appears to be a teeny tiny hole there. What are you? Are you just another one of that statue? Pushable. Do I need to slot you in there or make you go there? Okay. Okay. Okay, I think it was the VPN. Imagine that. I mean, like, I'm not happy it's that, but I'm also like, yeah, I feel like VPNs and Twitch just do not mix. All I'm saying is the fun UK internet times. Boom. Okay. That's just appearing. What's that? Hello? Did anything else change? You did a rotate. Well, yeah, so that means if I could get this over onto this, it could rotate it for me. But how would I... Okay, I see. No crank, push it up, then crank again. That's a satisfying puzzle. Never getting used to it not being like, do you want to use the item? Or you use the item? Stupid government. Here, don't get me started. I have heard you can use Norman sites for descriptions, but I did hear people do them for descriptions. I thought that was beautiful. Oh, just once, could like the government just actually do something right and actually for the people? Is that too much of a pipe dream? Or my type of play, I'm checking. That is very valid. And hey, I might chuckle at your typos. Not like specific, as a general concept, I may chuckle at people's typos, but I'm never judging. Because I make plenty of them without there being any contributing factors. Sometimes, words just don't want a word. And nope, use the crank again. I never make typos. Of course you don't, Chris. That's why we call you Tippo the Hippo, right? You know, as of this second. I see what you God damn it, I want to get... I'd say I want to get a hippo plushie and name it Tippo, but at the same time I do have a hippo plushie that, you know, maybe he's getting a name change. Because Tippo the hippo just... Yes. Stitch. Okay. I'll do a whole stretchy fun time. Actually stand up. Maybe feel a little short, which is fine. Thank you for the stretch considerations. Poobah, I'm gonna have to get you your own chair. That, or, you know, actually leave the pipe dream of having him on the chair, but whatever. Don't go behind the statue, and we turn, and we push. Forget the puzzles that actually require thought, just the coordination is the mental effort. Okay. Oh, whatever. I spin. Where am I? Whatever I do, do not push it back onto the spinny disc. I would not be happy with myself. Okay, and just a little to the right. Put your hands in the hips. Something, something, let's do the time. Close enough, you know? Please. Hey, Chris. Hey, Chris. Do you want a burrito? Oh. Sorry, not sorry. We've been watching / rewatching The Osbournes, because, well, how else are you gonna deal with the sad Aussie news but watch the bingeable Aussie 20 years old show? We watched the episode where he's very into burritos today. I would like a different camera angle. That looks like it's all pushed in, but at the same time... like, you look too far out. Gotta say, it's not sounding bad. There's gotta be something else to this. Please. I'm still a little sus about here. I feel like that looks a little too rectangular. Could just be a pattern, could just be actually anything. Maybe I just need to use the crank one more time. I think, yeah, it's just gonna activate that again. Which is fine. I can't push you any further in. But nothing seems to have happened. You look like you're slotted in based there. Is there a secret... Wait, what's that? There's a thing. What's the thing? Looks like a little lever or something. Come on, Jill, you could reach that. What is it? Does it correspond with the, Oh, wait, there's one above, like, where the crank goes anyway, so... I don't know that that's anything of significance. Yeah, I think there's... Oh, wait, actually, I think it is just the... It's part of the fucking light. It's just the way the light was hitting it / depth perception. Never mind. Back entirely to square one. If I leave the room and come back in, it should reset. But what would I do any different? You're definitely squished in there, right? You're not like one square over. Well, if you're gonna be one square over, why? I say square, but... Maybe you're meant to go on this side of the room? Maybe it's meant to be like a mirror setup? But at the same time, there's even less for you to be pushed in there. Or it was Jill who were bringing this up. Don't talk to me about that. Just... Ugh. You know what? I'm going out of the room and I'll come back in and I'll see if there's something I missed whilst it's all reset. My first bet is it being a very specific angle thing that I have managed to miss. Maybe there's like actually a clue on this one. Doesn't seem to be any kind of interpretable. Like there's not an indent in that wall. There isn't. But you know what? Worth a try. Because the worst case, I just start again. Put it back where I thought it was in the first place. Because doing that would make the whole thing redundant, like the spinny thing. I want to stand in front of the statue, Jill. Fine, we're pushing it over. Let me stand in front of it. Such smile silently back at me. Why don't you have anything to say? maybe I just pushed it in wrong. I don't really think the other side of the room's a thing. Big giant hole beside the statue. Like, you know, when sometimes the simple answer is the right one, I'm like, don't overcomplicate this. It's just gonna be being fiddly. That's all. That's all. Boop. No, I don't want to spin. Let the statue spin, not me. Maybe it just wasn't in line enough. I think that looks in line, right? Hooray! I don't know, I must have been ever so slightly out of line. Will you take the cylinder? That looks like it lines up with our shaft. You seem to have the same... Movement along the hole in the center. Symbols are carved inside. Yep. We got the similar symbols. Cylinder shaft. Look at that. Symbols are carved inside. Will you turn it? Yes. So I can get them to line up. Jeez. This might take a little bit of time. No. That's it lined up now. The carbon sides, will you turn it? No. Does anything carbon sides, will you turn it? No. Don't know what for. Does it just need this for the thing I took it out of? Like, is that going to be it? Door. I have a little bit of inventory space. And by a little bit, I mean I can lift one of those herbs. What are the chances that I don't have to encounter anything poisonous again? Just... let's be real, though. If it's giving me them, it's probably because there is stuff. Because I've already dealt with the spiders. But then maybe they're like just in case you haven't dealt with the snake yet? I don't know. Let's just take the nice green herb and walk away for now. Please don't have magically respawned any spiders. That delightful squelching. Back to the room with the big gaping hole is where the lift thing is that I took the shaft out of. But I'm hoping if I put this back in there, something will happen. Hopefully something useful and beneficial to me and not something that's gonna smash another boulder into my face. But you know, I'm feeling very, very trusting of the game right now. If you couldn't tell. If you could not tell. I just have a bunch of blue herbs in there anyway, so fine. Absolutely fine. Will I need the hexagon crank again? Should I just... I'm gonna go back for the herbs, and then they'll be done and gone and wonderful. I'm thinking back to, you know, for Enrico, why didn't they just get rid of me too? Don't I technically know too much just by having been told there's a traitor? Or is Wesker having a slight soft spot for his team he's betraying? Questions. Yes, I'll take the blue. Can you combine 2 blue herbs for like a super blue herb? I know there wouldn't be much point because one would take care of your poisoning, but just as a concept, that'd be fun. Wait, was there only 2 more? Not 3. Okay. I didn't need as much inventory space as I thought, which is fine by me. Doors. Doors, 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 doors. I'm just thinking about the hunters and then they're kind of frog-like and wondering if there's gonna be like a massive mutant frog somewhere. You know, generally reassuring thoughts whilst wandering around. Okay, back to the other main room. That is just water splashing, not an enemy. When the slightest movement has you on edge, you know? Happens. It happens. On edge is a bit strong, but just being a little bit like, oh, movement, what was that? I'm gonna die. Yes. I can never quite remember if I'm taking a wrong turn. Okay. There's no space for cylinder shaft side. Something seems to be missing. Could it be the cylinder shaft? Haha. Series of flashing buttons. Press 1. Ooh. Shit. Because these are in order, that's right. And also seem to have been... Yeah, I'll turn them and then I'll write down. Because it's like 4 and then... Was it 3, 1, 2, or... This is why I have notes. Yes, spin, spin, spin. Spin, 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 spin. I can type. No, do not spin more. That is... Okay, that is 4, 2. 4, 2, 3, 1. Cool, 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 cool. Use a series of flashing light buttons. Press 1. If you mean literally 1, then no. Okay. Never mind. Am I gonna have to spin it again? Why can't you just stay in one position? And the answer is because that would be too easy, I know, but... Oop. No. One of these times I'm gonna accidentally do that. No. Use. And then press button. Series of flashing buttons. Will press 1? Yes. Which? Yeah, okay. Follow what question will you press? I will press number 4. Which button will you press? Number 2. Which button will you press? 3. Wow, there's only one option left. 1. It looks like the power has been restored. Awesome. What hellhole is this gonna lead to, though? Because, you know, this goes deeper. Yeah, I'm definitely going to save before going down there. Maybe some giant salamanders? Or moles. Big fucked up moles, you know, that would be suitable for underground. Maybe they dug these tunnels, you know. Maybe it's not an abandoned mine. Maybe it's just mole tunnels. Big giant mole tunnels. I would kind of like to see a Resident Evil mole, though. Other door. Other door. Other door. I'm overthinking whether I should bring some of the clearly more, you know, plot and puzzly items, but you know what? I'm almost definitely going to encounter a save room somewhere down here. Or I'm not going to need any of them because it's way underground. And worst case scenario, I can backtrack. As is half the game being like, oh, I need to go get that item, okay. Ding! Thank you for following me. Good, thank you. Boop. I have a nice little humble boop. He boops the alerts around here. Okay. Please chill. I say please chill, but I really mean please, shrimp. Have some coordination. Should I bring more health? Pink ribbons. Or do I have any more shotgun ammo in here? Or is it all the grenade launcher stuff? These are questions. Magnum, shells, grenade shells, blue hook, purple knife, grenade launcher, green herb. Doesn't. Ingredients from Colombia. Hello. Hello from the UK. How's it going? Welcome to my only slightly chaotic I didn't mean to do that. Slightly chaotic first playthrough. And the first step of me trying to marathon through the games I have not yet played before the new Resident Evil comes out. Give or take, because let's be real, I'm probably not going to play it immediately either way. Because I don't anticipate getting through all of them that quickly. And that's even if I don't replay the ones I have played. But we'll see. We'll see. Okay, ink ribbons. I might bring the first aid box that I still need to open purely because it's bugging me. Open it. There's nothing unusual. Why are you so angle dependent? Like you can't tell that's an openable box from that angle, really? I shouldn't sass Resident Evil, this is how I end up with another boulder to the face. Back to theorizing what's going to be on an even deeper level in here. If not like giant Resident Evil moles. I don't know, what else lives underground? I mean, it could be naked mole rats, but that's just kind of getting mole adjacent. I mean, there could be just a big Resident Evil worm. You know, they started simple. They got a worm.
Jill!
Barry? Thank God you're safe.
Very.
You too, Jill. A noise I heard brought me down here, but I didn't expect to find a place like this.
You're telling me.
Have any idea as to what might be at the bottom?
There's only one way to find out.
This should be fine, right? That you mostly upload to your horror games? Twitch, variety, YouTube, more horror, but also variety.
What the hell is that sound?
But quite horror focused at the moment,
Could be a
yes.
person.
It could be a person. I don't think it was a person,
Jill.
Barry.
Go check it out.
Barry!
We had enough surprises for one day.
It's gonna
I'll
be
stay here and
zombies.
secure our escape route in case something happens.
Okay.
I mean, yes, 'cause something is going to happen. And it's gonna be zombies. Is down here just one? There's a save room. Or at least, yeah, an item box at the very least. Door. Oh! Yeah, no, I'm exploring in here before I go further. And I'll stay here with the massive. I thought that looked like the magnum he had. I was like, Barry? Barry? Clearly you're more than capable. You've been surviving solo and helping me out. You've saved me on multiple occasions, but yeah, sure, I'll go check it out. Thanks, Barry. Item box and a ladder. Okay, so just item, no save. That's more or less what I thought. Can I go down? Can I go swimming? Campbell wants a massive magnet. Listen, I know that it's absolutely horrible that they named a gun after some ice cream. But it's not the ice cream, buddy, okay? Okay? Talk to Chris, he'll get you some. The most adorable off-screen game of imaginary fetch occurred. Listen, we all have our coping mechanisms in life, and if mine is having cartoon scenarios with my plushies, is that so wrong? And the answer is no. Just get used to it, is the tagline. A garbage compactor. Oh god, what am I gonna have to crush in this? There's a switch, press it. Yes. But I wouldn't really be able to lure anything in there and run out. So I'm assuming I'd have to use an item rather than you know, lure an enemy in kind of thing. I'm going to find an item that needs broken up. That's okay. Noted. What's the item down here, though? Is it gonna be like something out in the water? Maybe it's just actually up there and nothing to do with down here? Maybe it's something post-garbage compactor? I'll find out after I go check it out. Go team. Yay. Alright, prepare for the giant Resident Evil moles. Or maybe I just open it and there's just Wesker. I don't like the walls and it makes me suspicious for more spiders. Oh, you would have a nice, horrible little turn in the... Damn it. I hear zombie? Oh, fuck. I'm like, can I kill you now? Do I need to lure you back to Barry? What, you won't come further than that? Well, you're doing that thing again. I have to down you in the garbage compactor, don't I?
Barry!
I mean, I'm not entirely surprised, but I'm a little surprised. Okay, but me being able to crush them into the garbage compactor kind of depends on them coming in here. I know doors should not be any kind of problem for them because they literally, you know, can enter their cabin. And they got down here, obviously. It's like, damn it, Barry. Damn it, Barry. This is why there's an item box here. Maybe there's another garbage compactor somewhere in the side of the door. Maybe I'm supposed to just explore more? There's a locked door there and an open door to my right. Fuck. Oh. Fuck. Okay, I didn't expect you to hit quite that hard. Thank you, Chris. Thank you for the F. Nothing quite like getting slapped in the face to death. Could they just not kill me every time I meet them? That would be nice. I'm pretty sure they did kill me anyway, the first time I met them. At the very least, it came close. Mostly because I was like, how many bullets can they take before going, okay, maybe this isn't meant to be the end for them. I don't need your old typewriter because I already saved. Should I bring the Magnum? Part of me is like, no, I should save this. Part of me is like, for what? Like, I don't think there's that many big things left. And this is kind of gonna be a significant enemy, obviously. Woohoo! First aid spray. Was it this way? It was. I want the option to be like, no, Barry, you go check it out. Or no, you come with me, you idiot. Because something teamwork. I get this is definitely setting him up to be a little bit sus. Like, gee, maybe he could be the traitor. But at the same time, I feel like if that was him that we heard talking to Wesker and it did sound like him, even if he knows a bit about what's going on, he doesn't seem to be of the, yeah, sure, let's endanger the team variety. I feel like there's either he doesn't know everything till we got here, or he was lied to. You know, there's something. There's something.
Jill!
Barry? Thank God you're safe.
You too, Jill. A noise I heard brought me down here, but I didn't expect to find a place like this. Have any idea as to what might be at the bottom?
There's only one way to find out.
But what about the question, do we have to find out?
What the hell is that sound? It could be a person. Jill, go check it out. We had enough surprises for one day. I'll stay here and secure our escape route in case something happens.
Okay.
Okay. At the very least, I'm equipping my shotgun, even if I don't use the Magnum. I'm going to assume I need to get past them. Maybe get them to chase me more, or maybe there's I don't know, some other kind of loop. I don't know, they didn't follow me into this room, though, so that leads me to be like, well, what am I supposed to do about the trash compactor? I don't know what it does, but I'm... Oh. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, oh, shit, oh, shit. Okay, there's some herbs. I like that one of them is a red herb. What is this? Storage room. Hey, a box! Is this going to lead down? Can I push it? Okay, but let's, I swear, if she follows me into this room, when she didn't follow me into the big main room, I will be a little bit annoyed. I think we're gonna be okay, though. I hope. Okay, me and my box. Maybe I just need a box to put in the garbage compactor to, like, let me climb on top of it. For some reason. Could I perhaps... Device for transporting materials. Start it up. Yeah. Bye, box. I wish I could go with it. I'm assuming it goes like... Okay. Okay. How's ammo looking? You know what? It never hurts to fully reload. Even though I don't think I'll use up 4 bullets in my getting backed. Is there anything in this little segment? There is something. There is something here. I mean, unless it's just because of that, and I haven't, like, completed the task. Boxes are labeled chemicals, aren't they? What a surprise. So many I can stand. Okay, so there's something way up here. Cool. Can I just hide out here for a while? I will take the battery pack. Thanks. Oh, and ammo. Don't mind if I do. Magnum rounds. Especially don't mind if I do. More magnum? Or is that, no, that's handgun. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, I don't mind climbing a tower for ammo. I feel like a very not so agile cat. My own shadow startled me a bit there. Okay. Run past, turn left, get back into the big lift room. I really nearly wanted to call it a safe. Haha, you missed. Shouldn't mock the enemies. Not before they're dead, anyway. Defense in their graves, not their, attack moments.
Barry!
Oh yeah, that's that. Barry! I'm sure you just accidentally hit the button, right? Accidentally took the lift back up. He'll be back down any minute, right? Right? Look, yeah, there's my box. Okay, box. Come. I don't know what's gonna be in this, but I sure hope it's worth it. Boom. What's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the box? And how does whatever's in the box survive this? Ooh. I can't carry any more items. I'm fine. go up to the item box that I'm very, 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 very grateful for them putting in. Because I wouldn't want to have to waste a first aid spray right now. I mean, a little slight caution, but like, I'm fine. Now, either this weapon is going to let me actually kill them, or something, or worse. I just have this lurking feeling that, you know, a broken flamethrower, huh? Oh, it's broken. I have this feeling lurking over me that, like, yes, I've had boss fights and giant creatures, but I haven't had a very mutated Resident Evil-y fight. And I'm just waiting on that happening. Why are you broken and can I fix you? I mean, the muzzle is broken, it can't be fired. The flamethrower is effectively fired. Okay. Okay, can I fix that? What is the point? What is the point? I'm assuming it can be fixed. Okay. I mean, I have to go out here. But if that door is locked, and I've been there, and I'm assuming the herbs are the only item, then what did that lever I pulled do? I have questions. I really thought whatever was in the box would be more helpful. And it would be if it wasn't broken, but it's broken. And thus, it is not helpful. Yeah, you, do your thing there. This is just a fucking... Either she's killable now, and I have to, you know, kill her, or what is this loop? Got all the items. There's still something in here. Interesting. Do I... I'm fine. Don't waste ammo. How's my health looking? I'm just trying to think, should I pull that lever again? I feel a little bit bad. Only a little, though. I'm kinda like, okay. Door is locked. Some kind of mechanical hook looks like the door will unlock if you put something special on. I'm sorry, the door gets unlocked if you put your broken flamethrower here? Is that it? Okay, now. And the door knows what's special, and I'm sure it's entirely weight-based, but no, the door knows. The door knows how special something is. I'm fine. This is fine. Courtyard. It's all fine. I should reload. This is a little bit of a creepy doll room. Okay. Okay. How's my ammo? I mean, a little bit full more. It's a lot of chairs. Desks covered with old beat up dolls and used candles. You know how I thought I kind of saw a doll in like the spider web in the big spider room? I kind of think maybe that was not entirely my brain seeing patterns now. Maybe it was actually. Fires died out, but shows signs of use. A huge collection of various kinds of dolls. They're all faded and worn. What a lovely camera angle. I don't like this. Oh no, I do not like this. Why is it always snakes? Well, you take, I sure will take the dagger. I swear if the dagger was the only thing. Is there perhaps another diary there? A bunch of photographs featuring a young girl depicting various scenes from her upbringing. Can I read? This bed is still... Oh. Okay, but what about the book? Yeah, you snakes just stay in the woods. This is their family photo. The mother and daughter seem to be pretty close. Jewelry box. Ominous, you know, feeling like I'm gonna get beaten up by them suddenly appearing at any moment aside. I do appreciate the creative setup, you know. Little stone ledge, the little jewelry box, vanity table vibe, all the candles, the curtains. You know, they made it quite homey, all things considered. There's still something down here. I don't know if it's like here or up there, 'cause ladder. Okay, examine the beautiful, beautiful jewelry box. Oh, you're just openable. You got the stone ring. A stone ring to put on my metal thing so it can match the other one. Okay. A family picture and notes. My dearest Lisa. There's something written on the back. 10th of November, 1967. Progenitor virus administered. Jessica, administered virus type A. Plasmalizing of tissue during cell activation. Virus fusion, negative. Action, disposed. Lisa, administered virus type B. Plasmalizing of tissue during cell activation. Virus fusion, positive but delayed fusion. Body modification, observed constant results. Status, continue protective observation. George, action, terminated. November 30th, November 1967. 20 days later. Which implies that the note on the back of this was written by someone else. Because for a second I was like, I'm sorry, did George write this? And did George like willingly experiment on his family? But this sounds like no, somebody else. There's a journal left by someone. Okay. 14th of November 1967. I feel dizzy after that shot they gave me. I don't see Mom. Where did they take her? She promised that we would escape together. Did she escape alone and leave me behind? Oh God. November 15th. I found Mom. We ate together. I was very happy. But she was a fake, not my real mom. Same face, but different inside. Can't fool a kid. Have to find Mom. Have to give face back to Mother. Oh God. Is that why I got Mom's face back? Nobody can have my mom except me. I attach her face to me so she doesn't go away. Because Mom's sad when I meet her without her face. 17th of November. From inside box, scent of mommy. Maybe true mother there. Stone box hard. It hurt. Steel rope in the way. Can't see mother because 4 stones. Oh. That Crimson Head prototype in the coffin might have been her mom? Fuck. It's fascinating how slow the virus works in its early days. Yeah, it's certainly not going instant. Nemesis's giant T-Rexes. Fun times. Okay, am I missing anything in this room? I don't think so. Okay, I'm gonna double check over here. I think that's mostly just snakes. Okay. Up the ladder. Herbs. Herbs. Again, I don't like this still giving me blue herbs things. I'm like, no, I'm pretty sure anything that could poison us is dead now, right? No. To be fair, I know there's still snakes and stuff, so like I can tell myself it's just because of like the actual regular animals. Yeah. A couple of weathered old barrels containing what looks like water. Those herbs were it. Okay. I'll wait. I'll mix them if I have to. Where am I gonna pop out? Wait, is this the little boarded up floor bit underneath the shed? Like in the little dead end? It is! That makes sense. That kind of makes it seem like she got 2 bedrooms. One down there that's clearly more cozy and homey and hers, and then well, this up here. Boy, am I happy to see an inventory box. Okay. So much health. I have so much health. I'm just gonna put the magnum back in because I don't think I'm using it too soon. Now, that nice metal item. Oh, let's be real. I'm gonna actually remember to save. Part of me is like, would it be easier to just go back down and backtrack? You know, if you ignored the part where, you know, Barry took our lift, so no, it wouldn't be. It's not that bad. I just have fond memories of the path. The path between here and the mansion. Purely coordination based. It's an old typewriter. It sure is. Let me save. But thinking back to those notes. Like, if that... Because the back of the photo notes implied that the mom just didn't, like... The virus didn't have the impact, right? But then if... Based on the Lisa's diary, then that implies that her mom was actually the Crimson Head in the coffin. But maybe disposed didn't mean, you know, fully disposed of. If I go all the way through here, and back into the courtyard, and then I'll be here. I need to pass my other save room anyway, before going in there, and opening that nice big gate. Even though, logically speaking, she can't have gotten out round this way before me, I feel like I'm gonna run into her out here. And I can't say that I like that. Okay, because I'm probably gonna run into some regular zombies, though. Fucking hell, asshole. Regular zombies. I don't trust. At this angle, I don't think I can see a blood puddle, but... Hello? Getson? How's it going? Okay, I'm gonna choose to believe. I didn't want to have to use health over one stupid Crimson Head. Make sure I'm reloaded. Run along a nice little pathway. Don't think about Crimson Heads. Totally took a wrong turn because that's the way that just circles around the little shed house thing. Oh, hello, Munchkin. have a nice cat nap. Ready for being a little... It's a bit early for her to be hyperactive, but you know. She may or may not eventually be like, I must look at the screen and hunt the mouse. But for now, I think she's content with the window. I'm not going to lie, I have no clue what way I'm going now. But I'm not. Okay, I'm going the right way. There's that statue. Okay. I never thought I'd be happier to get back to a graveyard. Oh, come on. I know it's a graveyard, I know. Of course, there was going to be zombies. It was suspiciously... suspiciously zombie-free earlier. Don't run out of ammo. There we go. I don't really trust there's only 2. Well, Munchkin is on the hunt for computer screens, but not mine. Yet. You know, I laugh, but I do hope she, like, I don't know, starts to realize computer screens are like the TV and not that interactable. Because the other day she did kind of nearly knock one of mine down. I think she thinks, because she can't get it from the front, she maybe thinks she can get behind it and get it, like, the mouse pointer and stuff, but I don't know. Chasing your mouse... It amuses me greatly that she does that. Cat mouse chaseception. But at least she kind of gave up somewhat quickly. Sometimes she is sat in your desk for a while with, like, the super focused tail flick, getting frustrated. I do feel bad for her, but I was like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, you can't catch the screen. Like, the things on the screen are not catchable. If you're wondering where she is, she left the room. Okay, get some health, get some ammo. Don't run into a Crimson Head or a Hunter anytime soon. Except by the time I open up this nice, beautiful gateway underneath, I'm pretty certain that I'm gonna wish that it was Crimson Head and Hunters. Okay, handgun, ammo. Mixed herbs. And somewhere in here is the other... Did I go past it? The other, Oh wait, no, because it's the... It's in the courtyard thing. I am curious, lore-wise, like, Are Umbrella aware of Lisa wandering around and just like observing slash waiting for the virus to affect her more whilst probably studying from a distance? Or are they unaware and think that questions. Oh yeah, that's right. I wanted to double check if I had more. I don't think I have more shotgun ammo in here. Means I'm just gonna bring more handgun ammo and hope for the best. And I mean, I know I have magnum and stuff if it needs to. I have more things. It would just be real nice to not have to use them all. Okay, back to the courtyard thing. I'm just anticipating what's gonna be next. Because you just know that, like, if we've fully explored everywhere else, then down underneath that tunnel's gonna have to be where all the major lab stuff is, and that's when it's gonna get absolutely horrific. Yeah, well, the crest will fit perfectly in other indentations, thank you. Also, I want to run into Barry again. I have words for him. Also being, Barry, what the hell? Explain yourself. Because you have to have a good reason. I believe you have a good reason. You have to have a good reason. Oh yeah, I should really remember to get the other items out of that room. Would I be quicker going upstairs, downstairs? Tomato. Don't throw crimson heads at me. They're lurking around outside, you know. I anticipate more inside. So it would be nice if I was back to having a nice, reasonably peaceful time inside. Like I was in between encountering all the crimson heads prior to hunters. Once I came back from the courtyard the first time. You know, it was a nice peaceful time. Don't like all the long hallways. I'm just like, is there a window the zombies haven't jumped in through yet? Okay. Or science. Or what the fuckery. Let's see. Can I stand in the right place to actually place these? Boom. The two emblems fit neatly into the door. Open it? I love that that's a question. Yes! I wanna know what lies beneath this silly mention. Altar B1. Huh. The fact it's like immediately giving item box save is fun. Oh, typewriter. I had an ink ribbon. I could save my book. Well, where was the box? There it is. I'm kind of thinking maybe I do bring a little more, I'm saving that self-defense gun. I don't know when, I don't know why, but I'll save it. Though. Just, you know, be on the safe side. Don't play fair, you can save your progress. Use the ink ribbon. Yes. I like the stairway. It ain't no stairway to heaven, that's for sure. Stairway to zombies, I think. But I like the sound of the water. Very relaxing. Maybe not quite what they were going for, but at the same time, you need some chill water sounds in between your getting slammed in the face with zombie sounds. No. How far does this go? Did I just do a loop? No, because it loops under itself. That's what it is. That's lovely. That's lovely. Cursed. Absolutely cursed. That's where you hang up the sign, turn back. Nothing good beyond this point. Is there items? No. Just checking. Just checking. Okay. Okay, nice little door. Lab, cutscene. None of the above. Okay. There's a nice ladder. Plenty of candles. Shiny. Just shiny rock. You're saying there's item, but maybe you just mean there is. That is shiny. Maybe just items down the ladder. At the same time, I'm not gonna miss out on things if I can avoid it. Going there. Henry.
Jill, you're alive.
Yeah.
I was worried, because I thought you were...
Start talking.
Calm down. I didn't want to do it. Believe me, I can explain.
Don't lie to me!
Oh shit. Fuck.
No time to talk. Jill, hand me my gun!
Well, I mean, I'll hear you out. You saved me enough, I feel like I owe you that much.
Thanks, Jill.
Trust him, save Barry. Okay, okay. I feel like perhaps I should have brought the Magnum ammo. This is such a tragic character, good choice. But I didn't fuck up. Yeah, based on the all of her notes, like what, she's just some, like, guy's kid who, you know, designed this wonderful place, foolishly brought his family, and his family suffered for it. Would have died if you kept it. Thought as much. I was like, listen, he could tell me and I could be like, fuck you, and then push him off a cliff. Literally or figuratively. Or maybe he has actually compelling argument and I'd feel terrible if I just killed him. Okay, but... You know, those things are looking a little cocoony around the edges. She can jump. I feel really bad, but at the same time, this is going to be putting her out of her misery, because, like, you don't got parents now to, you know, go back to anyway. Yet. Also, the face issue is a bit of a... How's that ammo going? One little magnum ammo. Okay. Okay. Boop. Shit. Okay, me and my one gun. I'm sorry, how is that not hitting? I'm a little sus that these are something to push. Fine. Okay. But now I know. And I can bring my magnum ammo. Hey, now Barry gets to really help me in a fight. Do I kind of wish I had a functional flamethrower right now? A little bit. A little bit. Magnum ammo. And perhaps sprinkle more health. Yeah. This will be fine. Equip you. Here we go. I have to logically assume that George, if he designed this place, had to have a slight inkling, even if he had no clue what Umbrella were really up to, or if he just thought he was working for the Spencer family, whatever the case. But even if he did not know what was going on, surely had to know there was something shady just from the design of the place. Why bring your family, man? Why? Granted, you could have just had like a whole scenario where the family came looking for him anyway and everyone still suffered horribly, but...
Jill, you're alive. I was worried, because I thought you were...
Start talking.
Calm down, I didn't want to do it. Believe me, I can explain.
Don't lie to me!
No time to talk. Jill, hand me my gun!
Okay.
Thanks, Jill.
Oh. Oh, maybe it was a different coffin. Okay. Inside the coffin is a skeleton. Wait, there's something else. Wait, there's something else. Okay. Family picture. Dearest Lisa, okay. It's a letter. To my Lisa. Day by day, I can feel my consciousness drifting further away. The shots given to me by men in white clothes made some of Mummy's itching go away. Today they gave me another shot, saying it was nutrition. When they give me the shots, Mummies can think straight, but Mummy's shocked and sad because Mummy's unable to think of you all the time. Mummy's afraid of forgetting everything, especially the memories of you and Daddy, what your faces look like, how we used to be together. They're all starting to disappear into somewhere dark in my mind. Oh, Lisa, I wish I could touch your face and hold you in my arms right now, so that I can hold on to our wonderful memories of you and Daddy. Lisa, we can't stay here any longer. We have to escape. Listen to me, Lisa. Our chance to escape is the next time when we go to that lab together. We'll both pretend that we are both unconscious, and when that man in white clothes is off guard, that will be our chance. When we're on the outside, let's look for Daddy together. Okay, sweetie? Be strong, Lisa. November 13th, 1967. Okay, there's the general horror vibe of terrible things happening to innocent family and emotions in between all the family peoples. But there's the additional little uncomfortable, creeping feeling of ugh, like she's forgetting, or at least afraid that she's going to be forgetting the memories of her family. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I worry about shit like that without there having to be a virus involved. Because, you know, memories are fuzzy and memories fade, and eventually there'll be less people to have the shared memories to reminisce with, so then... But that's a whole rabbit hole. Barry? Explain.
I don't believe that thing's really dead.
No, neither do I.
Leave this place up to me, and go on ahead.
Okay.
I get that we just helped, you know, each other not die. But, Jill, don't you want a little bit more of an explanation there? Before you just... Barry's got this place covered. Better just hurry on ahead. Okay. Yeah, sure, why not? Okay. Reload my gun. Oh, boy. Okay. 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 That's all I have to say. Anything about statues? Nope, nope, nope. Okay. What's up here? Okay. What is this? Some kind of lift? Presumably. Okay. Going up. Ooh. That is a satisfying aesthetic. Sure. I'm a little bit more, like, okay, this is that other bit of the courtyard. Oh, cool. I'm a little bit concerned about all of the elaborate coffin areas, you know? I thought I heard something. I think it was maybe just my own footsteps then. Okay, there's the big obvious door there, and then there is whatever's in this nice... sort of, okay, there's a fountain. And seemingly... like no enemies or anything. That's nice. That's nice. I'm not convinced yet. I'm sus. Aw, flippers! Search for depression. There's an eagle-shaped emblem carved inside. Is this where that was? A wolf of the north equal the south, or whatever book clues are coming into place? I swear, if I was meant to examine those books and there's things in them and I just didn't because I didn't think. I don't remember if I was particularly tired when I picked them up. I did examine, but maybe I didn't examine the right angle. Wolf-shaped emblem and carved in, because it's kind of implicative. Okay, can I go in here? The large hand door won't budge. But I need items. I'm sure Barry's probably disappeared by now. Doing whatever a Barry does best. Let's go re-examine those books. As I think I did it again. Hi, Barry. I'm glad that he has it covered. You know, he's stood there and he has it covered. 10 out of 10. Best Stars member. Granted, those of us that remain are certainly amongst the best. As far as this survival scene goes. What's better than running down a creepy staircase? Running back up a creepy staircase. Item box? Item box. Give me the books. Let's put Magnum away for now. Book. Yeah, last book volume 2, last book volume 2. Okay. Eagle of South, Wolf of North. You know what? What can the words in the cover? Yeah, because she said that. Oh yeah, it had to be precise. Metal was hidden inside the book. Shocker. Metal of Eagle. Oh, ooh, there's nothing unusual. There is clearly text there, but okay. Inside the last book, volume 2, is there a special way to use it? Eagle South, Wolf North. What can the words in the cover mean? A clue. They could mean a clue. That is quite an elaborately fluffy-tailed wolf. Do you have anything? Nothing unusual. I'm fine. I feel like Resident Evil level designers might have too much fun. Like, in the best, I'm glad way. Just be like, here's a little cozy spot, here's a little curse spot, here's a combo curse spot, here's a spider on the wall above you. Here's a weird coffin. You reckon we see Barry immediately after we figure out up here? And he goes, hey, I got down there covered. I just want him to explain himself, you know? Like, I'm sorry, Jill, but I wouldn't be able to just go on and continue and be like, okay, I trust you, I'll figure it out later. No, I would need to have the info. Like, Barry, I need explanations now. Wolf, 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 wolf. Okay, use. It's not necessary to use this. What do you mean it's not necessary to use it now? If not now, then when? Is this gonna be directional? Okay, no, I was just really not in the right... How was I in the right angle to interact with it, but not to place it? Yeah, okay. Okay. So is the fountain gonna drain and, like, reveal a giant key, or...? Forget a giant key, we have secret entrance. That's pretty cool. Like, if you can do a secret entrance, that's a pretty cool way. No one suspects a fountain. Well, complete with, like, beautiful little staircase. I can only imagine the maintenance all of this stuff takes with all of the water. Use the elevator? Yeah. Huh. What could go wrong? Ooh, where the magic happens, break into the laboratory using Jill. I sure did break into the laboratory. Okay. Just one big door. The sign reads, will not open unless in first class emergency. Which might be a good thing, because I imagine there's a lot of things in there that we don't want getting out. Not that I think it would go that smoothly. You give me a nice save room and you give me this kind of ominous music. No, pick up the ink ribbon, please, Jill. I believe in you. I didn't want the ladder. Jill just said nope. Not dealing with it. Dealt with enough bullshit today. Jill out. Jill risk the dogs out at the front door. It's fine. Can I please pick this up? Thank you. And that was the only thing to pick up. Okay. Okay. So what I am gonna do is save, oddly enough. But I'm gonna call it a night here. Leave the wonders of the lab for next time. See what excuses Barry has to say, because I feel like the lab's gonna be especially fun. We'll have that to look forward to on Thursday. I wish I could even see how many rooms. I'm just like, ooh. Excite. There's obviously going to be a proper boss fight with Lisa at some point, and I'm very concerned she's going to, like, fully mutate. Well, what else is gonna happen? So Thursday, wonderful lab times. Even if I'm not, like, properly near the end of the game, I feel like I've definitely got to be kind of close. So that's exciting. Social media spam. There's beautiful varieties of everything. I have a YouTube gaming channel. It's got a lot of horror. It's got a sprinkle of variety. Got a Sims channel if you're also like me and love both the cozy and the horror. And there's a TikTok for all the random bullshit. Now, the question is, what is Duck Duck Goose? And okay. Okay. I'm definitely gonna have to be a little bit lurky for the fear of spoilers. Because, oh well, Chris, we need to get back to that game. But I'm gonna raid Optimistic Gamer. Opti is a cool, very fucking wholesome bean. And just fun times. Playing that Claire Obscure Expedition 33 game that me and Chris did start and then didn't go back to, but hey. Thanks everybody for hanging out. I am a sleepy bean. Enjoy the rest of your nights, days, time zone applicable time comments. And I'll see you guys on Thursday for wonderful fun Resident Evil lab times. Nemesis back there is excited. I'm excited, but I'm also like, what do they have down there? Yeah. Continued ramble of thanks for hanging out. Have a good time. Go hug a bioweapon. Goodbye.
She won't help you this time.